Welcome to lesson 2.4. So today we're going to be learning about how to find the constant of proportionality. So what number are we multiplying by x to get y? That number is the constant of proportionality. So last lesson we learned, okay, how do we identify proportional relationships? And so now we're going to take it a step further, and from that, write the equation, find the constant of proportionality. Okay, so remember, for a graph to be proportional, it has to be a straight line, and it has to go through the origin. If those things don't happen, then this is not a proportional relationship. You can't find the constant of proportionality. Okay, so when a graph is proportional, you can find the constant of proportionality by finding an ordered pair on the line and then writing that as y over x. So let's look at this first graph right here. So the line is going through the origin right there, so that's good, and it's a straight line. So this line is proportional. So now we can find the constant of proportionality. So what we're going to do is find a spot where it hits an exact ordered pair, which is right here. And that ordered pair is x is 5, y is 2. So 5, 2. So remember, we always write ordered pairs as x, y. So to find k, remember, k is y over x. So our y value is 2 and our x value is 5. So our constant of proportionality is 2/5. Okay, and that's literally it. That's how you find it. Okay, and then in a graph, is it proportional? Just remember that this one would be not proportional. I'm just going to put the NP for not proportional because here's the origin and it's not going through the origin, okay? That's a linear line, which we'll learn about later in the year, but it is not proportional, okay? So let's open up our foldable. So on this first section right here, we're going to determine the constant of proportionality. So this one is going through the origin, so that's good. So now we have to find the ordered pair that it crosses, which is right here or right here. Either one of those ordered pairs would be fine. This one is 1, 4, and this one is 2, 8. Okay, so you can use either one of those ordered pairs and you would get the same thing. So k is y over x, so 4 over 1. So k is 4. Your constant of proportionality is 4. Okay, so then let's look at this next one right here. It's going through the origin, so yes, it is a proportional relationship. So now we're just going to find an ordered pair. So there's one. Here's another one. So you can use, or this one, you can use any three of those, and that would get you the ordered pair. So this is 3, 2, this is 6, 4, and then this is 9, 6. So any one of those would get you the same number. So remember, k is y over x. So I'm going to pick 3 over 3 and 2, 3, 2, that ordered pair. So the y value is 2 and your x value is 3. So my k, my constant of proportionality, is 2/3. Okay? So then this next one down here is going through the origin. So yes, it is proportional. And so we're going to find an ordered pair, which is right here. So that one is, or one that is right here, or right here, or right here. It could be any one of those. This one I'm just going to write as, that one is 2, 1. So we're going to use that one. So k is the y value 1 over x. So your constant of proportionality is 1/2. Okay? And then this one, we're going to find the ordered pair. So it's right here, or here, or here. This is 1, 3, 2, 6, or 3, 9. You can pick any of those. I'm going to pick 3, 9. So the y value is 9, the x value is 3, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So your constant of proportionality is 3. Okay, so that's how you find it in a graph. You can pick an ordered pair and you literally just write it y over x. So then if they're proportional, you can write it. If they're not, you can't. So for example, this one down here, that one is not going through the origin, so it's not proportional. So you can't do what we just talked about with how to do that, okay? This one is not proportional, so you can't find the constant of proportionality. This one is, so you can, and that is, the ordered pair is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the k is 5 over 2, okay? And you can leave it as a fraction. You don't have to write it as a decimal. So then this one is proportional. It's going through the origin. So this ordered pair is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So your constant of proportionality is your y over x. So that constant of proportionality is 1/4. Okay, so that's kind of it for graphs. So remember, for graphs, you have to find, is it proportional? Is it a straight line? Does it go through the origin? If it does, find an ordered pair and then write it as y over x. Boom, constant of proportionality. Okay, so now a table, you kind of do the same thing. If it already tells you that they're proportional, the table is going to be the same. You just divide the y over the x, and there you go. If you have to check first, then you have to check every single x and y value and make sure that they all equal the exact same thing. So for example, this one, it's 5 over 1, 10 over 2, 15 over 3, and 20 over 4. All of those equal 5, right? So your k is 5 because y over x, okay? If you want to check it first, then you have to check every single one. So 8 over 2 is 4, and 15 over 3 is 5. So this would be not proportional. Okay, so then you couldn't find the constant of proportionality. If it's not proportional, you can't find the constant of proportionality. Okay, so let's open up to the table. So determine the constant of proportionality. So remember, it's y is, or not y, excuse me. K is y over x. Okay, so I'm just going to find, I'm going to do 12 over 4, which is 3. Or 18 over 6, which is 3. If you did any of those, that would be the answer. So k is 3. Okay? Or so this one, if you know it's proportional, you don't have to do every single one. If you don't know, then you have to. So this one, 5 over 2, or 12.5 over 5, or 20 over 8, all of these are equal to 2.5. So you could either leave that as a fraction, as k is 5 over 2 or 2.5. Either one would be correct. They're both the same number. One's just in fractional form and one's in decimal. Okay, so this last one, we have y over x. So this is where you have to pay attention. It is not always the biggest number goes on top. Your y values are right here. So this would be 4 over 8 or 5 over 10. And so those reduce to 1/2. So your constant of proportionality is 1/2 or 0.5, either one. Now, this is the thing. That's only if they tell you this is proportional. If they say determine if it's proportional, and if so, write the constant of proportionality, you can't just take one of the values and do that. You have to check every single one. Okay, so for this first table, the good sign is there is 0, 0, so we can check that, but we have to check the ratios. So 20 divided by 5 is 4, but 15 divided by 4 is 3.75. These don't match, so that means it's not proportional. Okay, so they have to be proportional for it to work. So this one, y over x, 10 divided by 5 is 2, 14 divided by 7 is 2, 18 divided by 9 is 2, 22 divided by 11 is 2. So this is proportional, so k equals 2. So this is proportional. Okay? And then this last one, 9 divided by 3 is 3, 15 divided by 5 is 3. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Those don't match, so it's not proportional. So remember, for a table, you have to check every single y and x value and make sure they equal the same number. If they do, they're proportional. That number is the constant of proportionality. If they don't, then they're not proportional. So that's it for lesson 2.4. Bye.